Hello everyone and welcome back to another top aviation video. In this video, we will be talking about the huge success of budget airlines in the aviation industry. Airlines such as Ryanair and EasyJet have thrived over the last decade as they have made flying cheaper. I will be discussing the European budget airlines as this is where the idea of low-cost travel started, and this is where it is more prominent today. Ryanair and EasyJet have been making vast amounts of profit from how they operate in the airline industry. Let's start with Ryanair. They're an Irish carrier but now operate in almost every European country and have many hubs across the continent. They charge less for seats on a plane but still make profit through the reasons I'm about to explain. These reasons apply to EasyJet and other carriers, but the most well-known budget airline I believe is Ryanair. Ryanair are notorious for their horrendous cabin conditions. Their seats are cramped onto a plane with nearly 200 on the 737s they operate. They make their money from taking away luxuries from the plane so they don't have to pay employees to clean or fix these extra parts, as this would take time and money. Ryanair planes may operate more than 5 times a day, as budget airlines only schedule 30 to 45 minutes from one plane landing and another taking off. This ensures that the plane is always making money for the airline. Budget airlines also have newer fleets than traditional carriers such as KLM, Air France and British Airways, as a newer fleet means more efficiency, so they don't have to pay as much for fuel. This reduces the cost, and even though buying new planes will cost lots of money, in the long run, the airlines will make money back through not having to use as much fuel. Another way budget airlines reduce cost is that many don't offer connections from one flight to the next, as this costs the airline more money, as if one flight is delayed, it will mean more time for the plane on the ground and less time in the air flying. They would also have to employ more staff, which is the next reason why they're succeeding. Ryanair may only have the flight attendants and pilots controlling all the jobs that passengers need. One flight attendant may check in baggage onto the flight, then scan boarding passes, and then be the flight attendant on the flight. This eliminates 3 positions that the airlines would have to pay for, so having one person doing it all, they reduce the cost of the staff wages, allowing them to invest more money in aircraft and fuel. Budget airlines are also sometimes the only airline operating out of an airport, which means that if the airline wants cheaper landing rights to an airport and the airport refuses, Ryanair or EasyJet could just leave and the airport would likely shut down, as there wouldn't be any flights coming into the airport. Overall, the budget airline model has become very popular with airlines and tourists, with many traditional airlines trying to open new budget carriers. Air France opened HOP and KLM created Transavia, and both are losing massive amounts of money. They simply don't have the planes and rights to airports that huge budget carriers such as EasyJet have. They don't have the same control of airports that Ryanair and EasyJet have, so airports can charge more for their landing rights, as if they don't want to pay that much, it won't affect the airport as much as Ryanair refusing to pay them. Anyways, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, it would really be appreciated if you could like the video, and the subscribe button is there if you would like to see more. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Top Aviation video.